What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be reacting to a video by One Cloud 9, Unavoidable School Candidates. Number 2, I believe I reacted to the first one. Not really sure, I don't remember. I could look during editing. But we got something important about. Today is August 29th. Or, no, 28th. September is upon us. Which means the NFL is 1 week away from returning. College football has already begun. And I'm about to watch my brother play high school football tomorrow. So you might see the same shirt a couple times in a row. Because I won't have time to record tomorrow night. Or maybe I do. I don't know. But all I know is football's back. And I am a football connoisseur. If you haven't tell from my room the amount of football memorabilia that I have, you got the Peyton Manning poster, a couple of Pee-wee Childhood trophies, and one of those. Y'all can't see over here. Y'all can see. Y'all probably can see that bottom of my shirt. Y'all might be able to see some figurines. I am Broncoed out, football out. And it started off with a bang. May we have a moment of silence for Dallas Cowboy fans. God damn it. God, what the fuck?
A few moments later.
Okay. Now we're back to what I was doing. Psych! The fucking cowboy is running away like a person. You just made me stand there and said, oh, and then proceeded to become the dumbest thing I made. Okay. Okay. I don't know who's worse, Nico Harrison or Jerry Jones. Matter of fact, it's the same fucking picture. Hello, welcome, cowboy. Alright. Let me chill. Oh man, because we gotta get started on this video. I actually kind of feel bad for Cowboys fans. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's get into it.
High school candidate events part 2. First up is trying to bag that one girl in your grade just to find out that she's dating a guy with a full-time job, with an apartment, a Hellcat, and who's also over the age of 20. Mind you, this girl is 16. How is this fair? Why am I competing with a grown-ass man as a 15-year-old?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They had some straight BS.
Boy, how the heck is this guy not in jail? Half the time, the girl be knowing that this whole relationship that they have is weird as and that she probably shouldn't be dating this guy. But in all reality, most of the time, they're just in the relationship for the thrill of it. I mean, she's bored in high school and apparently an older guy finds her attractive. So she has to be this not knowing that she's actually just in deep. That is called being a victim. And they'll always defend the guy too, talking about, oh, you just don't know him like I do. I promise you, he's really a sweetheart. He's really a good guy. Yeah,
once again, I apologize if it looks like I'm going on my phone too much. I'm reacting to this fucking cow. It's so fucking funny. Alright, let's continue.
I think R. Kelly would agree with you. And then everyone acts surprised when the guy ends up doing.
Oh my. I guess I'll have a sauna then. Chill. Shut up. Shut up. No barkies. No barkies. Chill.
Something bad to the girl. Like, gee Wilkers, who would have thought? Only somebody would have told her not to date a damn pedo. Start protecting your daughters. But you know what's unprotected? The egos of people who are chopped in high school. Being chopped in high school is something that we've all had to go through, unless you're one of God's favorite.
I wasn't ego, but I was definitely chopped. I didn't get this, good looking overnight, you know what I'm saying? But
favorites. By the way, I hate all of your perfect asses. F you. That's why you don't have a personality. Yeah.
Damn.
But for the rest of us, we have to deal with the pain of being chopped. Whenever you try to talk to a girl or a guy, they just give you that little face of pity. They're not even disgusted by you. They just feel bad that you have the courage to come up and ask them out. Even though you most likely know the outcome anyways. It's really the most unfortunate thing ever. Now look, some people aren't completely cooked and they actually end up glowing up later in high school. But for the rest of y'all, I mean, there's always being funny. Unfortunately for me, even though I was chopped the majority of my life, after junior year, I actually glue up. And it's totally not because I blew up on YouTube and everybody thought I was more attractive because of my fame and stuff. Before that beautiful glow up, I had to deal with being cooked. And boy, it was hell. I didn't know how to dress. My face just looked weird because I've always had chubby cheeks. And then worst of all, my locks were at that phase where they clearly obviously needed a retwist, but I didn't have the money to get a retwist. So yeah, I was fucking fried. Like, bro, I was out here putting up Tony Snell numbers. And what was worse is that all of my homies were actually attractive. So whenever they shot, they always scored and it was beautiful, but it wasn't like that for me. Realizing you're chopped in high school, deadass makes you think that you'll be cooked for the rest of your life. Until you realize all you have to do to pull women is having one of the 3 M's, which is money, motion, or the ability to make a girl laugh. I mean, just look at somebody like Lil Baby. He got all types of women calling him fine but I mean, just take a look at him. No diss, no shade, but if he wasn't rich, I don't think y'all would be calling him attractive. All jokes aside though, if you want to find a good girl, just be a cool person and it'll naturally come to you. It's like how you're cool with that one senior that you will always meet in high school. Okay, this might be niche, but I'm telling you right now, if you haven't had this candidate event, you're missing out. Being friends with a senior, especially when you're an underclassman, is really amazing. I mean, they give you good advice, they take you places where you need to go if you don't got a car. They also bring you food whenever you're hungry. Usually they're just genuinely good people. I remember I was cool with this one senior. We used to make music together. He was a pretty good rapper and I had a pretty good voice, so we made some good songs together. Bro was truly one of the guys until I found out that he had a crush on one of my best friends, girl best friends, who was 14. So yeah, he was a super senior. But he was still a cool guy until I found out that he also beats women. One place these type of people love pulling up to after they graduate is high school homecoming week. And I'm not gonna lie, they got a good reason because the vibes are always immaculate this week. You get to dress up in themes, you get a pep rally at the end of the week, and you also get...
I ain't gonna lie, man. This is definitely a personal experience. But it also didn't help because everyone that went to my school my senior year, that went to homecoming, would probably agree with me. Homecoming sucked! Now, I'm not a dance guy. Prom, homecoming, I did win my senior year. Let's give it a shot. What are the vibes like? I wasn't going to dance, but what were the vibes? Yeah, nah, that shit was ass. And I heard Winter Ball was even somehow worse. No, I didn't go to that because one, I was sick, and two, I had no desire of going. So I went to prom. Prom was better. The vibe was better. I just didn't want to be there though, mentally. So I was just That's all I did. I'm being asked. Until the after prom, and then after that, it was cool as hell.
A good football game to go to, which is what usually these.
I played football. I didn't watch. I wasn't in no stands. I played it. I could have freshman year, but
Drop out to. Even though there's some cool seniors, you will also have some super seniors there too. Most of the time, these type of seniors, they're at every single game looking for talent, and I'm not talking about the football players. But the best part about homecoming week isn't any of that. It's actually the party that happens after, which is the next event I'm talking about. Your first high school party. Parties in high school are so.
No. All right, I'm disagreeing with this guy. Although I have never been to no high school party. No. Or maybe it's just because I'm not a party person. Parties are cool, but like, name one good thing about a party. I'm being dead ass. Oh, I'm having fun. No. Yeah, your dad. Yeah, he caught you the stash. Yeah, your boyfriend. Yeah, he caught you in the train. Yeah, your boyfriend. Yeah, he was part of that train too. Oh yeah, your friend. Yeah, unfortunately, he drove after having some of that drink. Water, of course, water. And now he killed one of your other friends. He survived. Yeah, he's going to jail. Oh, another thing. Your friend? Yeah. He took some hardcore D's and now he's not breathing. So, yeah. And if you somehow get away, you'll have some cool moments. I'm not going to sit here and say it's all trash. It's like, I can't think of the positives. You don't need to do all of that to have fun. You can have fun in so many other ways. You just want to be a rebellious kid, do drugs, and drink. Am I wrong? Am I wrong though? But I'm not going to stop you, bro. Just make sure you call it Uber. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, we still good. I died. Just pause the video.
Nostalgia. The first one is always going to be a core memory. And the main reason is because nobody really knows what they're doing and the parties are kind of shit. I mean, most high schoolers don't know what a real party is. I mean, yeah, Project X is a cool movie, but like that it is very unrealistic. And just because you throw a Project X party doesn't mean it will actually be as turned as Project X. And most of the time, these parties aren't. It's just a bunch of teenagers standing around, passing around Tweez or whatever drink / seltzer you have there. You don't really do but stand around or walk around, bumping into random people or dapping up people that you already know. The one thing I would recommend for you to do if you want to have fun in high school is just do kickbacks. Most of the time, these are way better than parties anyways because you can control the environment. But throwing a big party is kind of pointless because first off, it's just gonna kind of be lame. Nobody in this generation really wants to dance. And also, it will probably get shut down. And if it doesn't get shut down, then it will surely be shot down. I remember the first party I ever went to was called a field party, which if you're not from the South is just a big party on somebody's big property. And before I pulled up, I thought it was just gonna be very lame. I mean, what are we really gonna do on the field? Gather around the campfire and sing songs? Like, what the fuck? But surprisingly, the party was actually very, very good. Until this day, probably one of the best parties I've ever gone to. I mean, hell, the people who threw the party even got their parents to agree to pass around beer. What the actual...
Technically, that's illegal. I mean, not illegal. Technically, that's legal. Technically, that's legal.
What? But unfortunately, the cops made sure this party came to an end, which is again...
Well, I don't know about the other kids, but your own kid can.
Why I recommend not to go to parties in high school. There's nothing good that can come from it. Just do kickbacks.
Thank you! Thank you! I knew no, I wasn't.
Just like if you're in a relationship, you should not cheat. Wild ass transition, but I do not care. Next, we're talking about.
Oh my God! What am I gonna do? Just be grown.
That couple who always cheats on each other, but always get back together even though they know that they're cheating on each other. But they still don't care because apparently they love each other even though they do cheat on each other. And the whole school knows about it. And they still don't care. They act like nobody knows even though they know the whole school knows about it. You know what I'm talking about. If you're in high school, you know. So yeah, like, quick question. Why don't y'all just break up? I mean, y'all clearly don't love each other. And if y'all do, y'all don't love each other enough to not cheat on each other. But if you're not gonna break up, at least call the relationship what it is, an open one. Because you would think that they're on Love Island by the way that they're exploring other connections. What would be worse is that they involved a whole school in their bullshit. Like, why do I know more about your relationship than you do? Then they be wondering why their relationship is going so bad. Over here talking about, oh, I can't believe he cheated on me for the 5th time because you've cheated on him for 6. Shit, even Kobe couldn't do that shit, bro. He had to stop at 5. Funny part about it is that I was friends with somebody in a relationship like this. And brother, let me tell you, they just don't care. It's almost like they love getting caught in the act. It's weird. One time me and the boys were at this random girl's house. Apparently she was throwing a kickback, so we just left because we was bored. And apparently one of my homie's old situations was actually at the function. And as soon as bro seen her, I ain't gonna lie, bro, we all knew that shit was over with. Yo!
Hi, oh my gosh, hi.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh yeah, so here's my boy's bride, then we got Trey over here.
Oh yeah, hi, this is Ashley and this is Kate.
Yo, what y'all been up to?
Oh, we haven't even been doing anything for real. We just been chilling here. We went to Chipotle though, and we went to the mall, but that's really all we did.
Now, you know what's crazy?
Bro, me and Trey, we was there.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't know, I usually get, like, a burrito, but, like, sometimes I get the bowl.
The Chipotle is pretty good, too. It was nice. It was nice.
I swear to Trey always gets the worst bowls. Like, yo, ain't that right, bro? Oh, bro, what you doing? You straight?
Oh, yeah, I'm finna go to the bathroom.
Oh, I can help you.
Oh, I'll help.
Oh. I mean, okay.
I got him. I'll help him.
She going. Okay, be safe, girlie.
Okay, I guess. So damn, 1 minute. That's all it took.
Right, like, doesn't he have a girlfriend?
Right? Like, why is Kate being so easy? Like, ew, have some self-respect.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Didn't even last a minute. That gotta be a new record.
No, honestly, I'm kind of impressed. That shit was fast as hell.
Matter of fact, did he even speak? Like, I didn't hear him say a word.
Like, just letting y'all know, we don't support any of that cheating shit. We just homeboys with bro. We already told him he shouldn't be doing that.
Right,
but hey,
right.
But I mean,
Yeah,
shit. Besides that, what y'all on?
No.
Nope. Right. Worst part about these couples though is that they never break up. And they even try to do long distance in college. Until one day one of them get a random text from a different number that they don't know with a video of their partner getting cracked by multiple people.
Not again.
So how you finna slide on her? Extended clip or you gonna just It's an evil world that we live in. But there are eviler. Just like that evil cafeteria slop that they call food that they try to serve us. Now look, plenty of people have made videos about school.
Praise. Oh, good God, my voice is gone. Everything, praise the Lord. Worship Christ in my hands and the torch. Oh my God. I haven't had a school lunch in 2 years, bro. 2 years. 2 years. This is the second year without being in fucking school, bro. I'm so fucking happy. I don't got to eat that bullshit no more. Oh, man. Every time, praise the Lord. Worship Christ in the best of the Lord.
School cafeterias on this platform, so I'm not gonna go too deep into it because it would just take me too long. But word of advice, if you're just starting high school, just bring your own lunch. I promise you a turkey and cheese sandwich from home is way better than the slop that they're giving you at this cafeteria. By the way, Michelle Obama, I will never forgive you because before she messed everything up, we used to have them gas rectangle pizzas and greasy good french fries and those burgers and chicken sandwiches that were probably horrible for our health, but they tasted good. It was actually edible. But now all we have is them little mystery meat burgers where you can pop the bubbles of the shit. I don't even know why and how that's possible. That's truly disgusting. And if you don't want that, we'll get some sloppy joe with some milk and a fruit cup on the side. Bon appetit. I remember my school cafeteria. We'll get some sloppy joe with some
Deadass, this is it. I'm being so dead ass. Who looks at this and goes, yes, this is a queen meal. This is the perfect meal. No. No. This ain't gonna feel shit. The fuck?
Milk and a fruit cup on the side. Bon appetit. I remember my school cafeteria was so bad that one day literal ants got into our soda fountain. You're probably wondering, yo, Clyde, y'all had a soda machine? That's crazy. No, it's not, because we had ants in this. And the worst part about it, it was a reoccurring issue. This wasn't a one-time thing. And it got so bad that they had to take this out to school. And they even shut down the cafeteria for a week. It was crazy. Yeah, to sum that all up, I hate school lunch. Just like how I hate when somebody comes up to me in my personal space talking to me with their musty ass breath, which is actually the next canon event. Bro, I promise you, coming to school with stinky breath is one of the worst things you can do to everybody. Because like, why aren't you taking care of your hygiene? You know you're finna be talking to people all day during school. Please be appreciative of my nostrils. But in all reality, everybody has a bad day. Maybe you didn't brush your teeth well enough, or maybe you just
The problem is that bad day kills you.
Brush them at all. You thought that if you chew on some gum that nobody would notice. Yeah, nah, we for sure notice. And this especially hits different when it's you with the stinky breath. I was a victim of this. Hey, look, before y'all start calling me one stank breath 9 in the comment section, which you probably already.
Spam it, please. Hey, low key, I feel you, bro. I had moments, especially sophomore year of high school, where I had this trash ass cologne, but I didn't know what good cologne smelled like yesterday. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit. Yeah.
You dead by now. But before you do that, let me explain a little bit, okay? It was just a bad day where I woke up late and I kind of forgot to brush my teeth.
I almost never brush my teeth in that school. I do it now, obviously, but I was bad. I
didn't forget it. I just didn't want to do it. Yeah, I said it. I didn't want to brush my teeth. That shit is tedious as hell. I know it's unsanitary, but like, I'm a human. Jeez, God. And I tried.
I mean, I want to sit here and say, I'm glad I'm not the only one, but that's not something to be proud of, bruh.
I'm using the gum method to mask the scent, but it obviously didn't. And that whole day, I went around with stanky ass breath talking to people. And I didn't end up realizing until the next day when my homies told me that I had stinky breath, which is interesting because why didn't you tell me that day? I'm gonna just say this, right? You're an L friend if your friend is walking around musty as hell and you're not telling it. Because why are you letting me go out like that, man? And the worst part about it is that the day prior, I just thought people weren't talking to me because maybe it was just a filler day. Maybe I just wasn't supposed to have that much screen time that day. I didn't have lines and shit. It was one of my background character days. I thought that was just gonna be low-key and shit. But no, it was just because my breaths low-key smelled like shit. And for the rest of the year, that was one of the things I was known for. Being the stinky breath ass. Even though my breath only stank for one day. Like, it got so bad that during Secret Santa later that year.
Actually, no, I think I was pretty consistent senior year. Yeah, I was consistent senior year. The 3 years before that, oof.
Somebody had the fucking balls to give me a bottle of mouthwash and gum. Brother, this story had balls to give me during Secret Santa later that year. Somebody had the fucking balls to give me a bottle of mouthwash and gum. Brother.
I would get upset. I would have been like, bro, it was a fucking one-time thing, bro. I would get tight. Nah. Ain't no.
This story happened in September. Why is it December and we're still on this? Yeah, so I never forgot to brush my teeth ever again after that. But you want to know what's worse than that? Actually, just
yeah, it's just being that in general. Like I said, the thing that cooked me was back home.
I know we've all...
Because here's the reason why I would use cologne. Alright. Now here's the craziest part. My parents don't use cologne very much. And they like to be cheap. I don't blame them, especially in this economy. It's cooked. But the problem is with cologne, I didn't put two and two together. And I didn't know what bad cologne smelled like yet. Or I didn't put two and two. Or maybe it wasn't bad. It's just after a workout, it's like Axe body spray. Wouldn't smell bad, but when you mix it in, but when you just use that, oof. Maybe that's what it was. I had weightlifting in the middle of the day. Problem is, we didn't have locker rooms yet because this was sophomore year. COVID was still kind of a lingering thing. So guess what? Especially during the cold days, I had to wear shorts under my jeans. So guess what? So after we're done working out, because I was a grinder, I do not miss out on workouts. I would put my pants on in these musty ass clothes. I would change shirt maybe, because we were dudes. We could somehow do that. I don't know why. As long as we were like in the corner section, we could have done that. So, because I was going to smell siffy, I would just spray some cologne. And I was doing that for a little bit. Yeah, and then one of the homies, called me out on it. So, you know what? But guess what I did? As soon as I smelled, I just said, just leave it here. I just left it on the stairwell. And some girl was like, "Where? Hey, whose cologne is this?" And everyone was passing it around, saying how bad it smelled. They passed it down to me. I'm like, bro, just whatever. And I just threw it away. Never used cologne again after that. Never did. Luckily, next year I had weightlifting first hour. Because my coach at the time became a new head coach. We wanted to rule where every football player try to get the most football players as possible in a weightlifting class. So, and that's when the new uniform ideas came. So you bring in a shirt, so you can actually change your clothes, except for underwear, unfortunately. But after that, it's just change, swipe, wipe off sweat, and then go on. After that, it faded away. It eventually faded away. Thank God. But I didn't beat those allegations till senior year. It was bad.
All ran across that one person who just smells like pure shit. And you don't know why, but they just don't smell good. And before I continue, stop thinking about that one certain group of people. I'm not talking about them. Stop being racist, you weirdo. But the worst part about being around somebody who's musty is that even though it's...
Stop it. Bad boy.
was bothering you, for some reason you could just never have the heart to tell them that they stink. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just trying to be nice, but at the same time, you're not being nice to my nostrils. Honestly, not telling somebody that they stink is one of the worst things you can do to them, because for the rest of that day, they're just gonna go around stinking, and everybody's gonna be talking about them, but nobody's gonna tell them because it's high school, and we're all some pathetic, weird asshole bullies who lack no human empathy. at all. That being said though, I was for sure one of those assholes. I remember there was this one girl in my class and she was actually pretty popular. But around the middle of the school year, she started coming to school with this weird stench. At first it wasn't that bad, but it just kind of smelled like she maybe just didn't take care of herself that day. And eventually as weeks went on, it just kept on getting worse. To the point where every single time she walked down the hallway, it was like a green trail with flies following her. And what made it worse is that she played basketball. Oh god. I remember one time when I was on the boys basketball team, the girls had just got finished playing and she decided to go and sit in the bleachers right in front of me. Mind you, she was a starter and she used to play the whole game. So when she sat down, my brother in Christ, I smelled
shit. Oh, I just knocked over my other drink. Oh, Lord. Oh. You know those dreams where you're like sleeping and then all of a sudden in your dream you fall and then you're like, boom. Yo, we only 12 minutes in. I don't know if I can do 2 videos. I ain't gonna lie. I am on a yap sesh.
Till this day, probably top 5 worst scents I've ever smelled. And I've been to Paris. It was like if Diddy and Shrek had a freak off in a dumpster that was on fire in India. But apparently the girl was just depressed and she just wasn't taking care of herself because of it. Which is truly sad and all, but I'm gonna just keep it real for a second. I know depression is a real thing, but can we not use a different method, like maybe screaming into
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, make sure the line's okay. Yep. Screaming to the pillow. Yo.
a pillow? All jokes aside though, depression is a real thing. And if you going through it, numbers right here. You know the drill. God bless her soul. But brother, I hate that smell. Just like I hated getting called to the principal's office. It's truly one of the worst things that can happen to you.
You know that one ass kid that's cool with everybody, but you just never see him get in trouble. Yeah, that was me. The one time I got punished, I had a referral for biting a girl accidentally, but biting a girl. Tell this dude to shut up. He got school. He don't. But yeah, and I got a referral in kindergarten too. In kindergarten, never got a suspension. Never got none of that all ever again. Mostly because I was afraid of my parents, and I had no reason to. They didn't beat me. They just I didn't like seeing them upset.
In high school. It is especially bad when you don't know why you're in there. It's just like getting pulled over for black people. You don't know what you did most likely, but you know you had to do something wrong to get pulled over. And in all reality, it's probably not that deep of an issue, but somehow, some way, you're probably gonna end up dying. This is the exact feeling that you get in this office. Trust me, I know. I've had plenty of experiences. The absolute worst being, this one time, the principal came to get me directly from my gym class. Which, if you don't know ball about getting in trouble in school, means you're f***ing fried. Like, the principal taking time out of her day to come get you out of your class. It's like Trump taking time out of his day to go on an ice raid to go pick up Jose and the Familia. Like, this is a very serious event. When I got into the office and she finally told me what I did wrong, I was absolutely shocked. Because apparently a week before in the locker room, somebody overheard me saying that the gym teacher and a Pacific blonde in my class were having private lessons off school campus. If you get what I'm trying to say. Now, did this actually happen? I don't really know. Why? Because I didn't say it. Brother, I don't know who said that or where they got that from and why they said it was me. But whoever was preying on my downfall at the time, they were succeeding. Because why would somebody accuse me, of all people, of saying that shit? How would I even know? I'm a YouTuber, not a detective. And even if I did know, I mean, I wouldn't really be saying it in a locker room. I would be saying it to the police. So it just didn't make sense to me. It doesn't even sound like something I would say. Cap. Low-key, I can kind of see why they accuse me of saying it. I probably would say something like that. Anyways, back to the story. The reaction I gave to her telling me that I did this was so confused and shocked that I think she kind of believed that I didn't do this. But there's one problem. I wasn't done with her yet. Because I needed to find out who made this accusation on my name. And of course, she did that whole little, oh, I can't tell you, it's confidential information. But she did give me a hint. And then told the girl, and the girl told her mother. And the mother called the school about it, and they were prepared to launch a full-on investigation. Which honestly frightened the shit out of me because I didn't say this, and now I might get dragged into a whole lawsuit. So after that, she allowed me to go back to class. The only thing is that the class that I was in was my gym class with the gym teacher. And apparently, for whatever reason, she told the gym coach why I was going to the office. And when I say told, I mean the whole...
Oh. 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 Oh, that's awkward.
reason. Now I have to face this guy who thinks I accused him of being a pedo. What made it worse is that he's my basketball coach and I play basketball. So yeah, I didn't see any varsity minutes that year.
Oh, it just got worse.
You wanna know what's worse than getting falsely accused of falsely accusing somebody? Actually getting accused of something that you actually did. Just ask Young Thug. That Rico getting accused of something that you actually did. Just accused of falsely accusing somebody. Actually getting accused of something that you actually did. Just ask.
Wow, what do you mean by that?
Young Thug. That Rico case was nothing to play with. And I should know because my friend group got hit with one back in high school. And there's no worse pain than getting called into the office and seeing all of your boys sitting there already looking like they just got sentenced to
fuck.
And seeing all of your boys sitting there.
Just walk in, you see one of those and you're like, shit. Yep.
They're already looking like they just got sentenced to life in prison. Especially if you get caught skipping, or even worse, the group chat leaks.
Oh my God.
My brother in Christ, I am so thankful that that never happened to me. Oh God, I would be cooked. Now, fortunately enough, I never gone through the second one. But me and the homies have been caught.
Bro. The shit that happened in the group chat, I thought if this shit ever seen the light of day, I thought I was going to prison. I was being dead ass. Oh my God. Oh, I got scared.
Skipping before. One time we were skipping in a football locker room and randomly we heard the door open and our school principal asked if anybody was in there. After that, she proceeded to walk into the locker room and at that moment, we knew we were fried. So we bolted out the After that, locker room and randomly we heard the door open and our school principal asked if anybody was in there. After that, she proceeded to walk into the locker room and at that moment, we knew we were fried. So we bolted out the back, went up a couple walkways and we kept on running until the coast was clear except one of our homeboys who actually tripped, fell, and eventually got caught. And after we did the race, we thought everything was gonna be straight until we hear every single one of our names get called to the office the next period. And I remember when I walked into the office, the whole scene looked something like this. Oh, fuck. I know, bro. We're fried. How do we all get caught? Like, what?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I know.
That's the reaction.
Oh, fuck. I know, bro. We're fried. How do we all get caught? Like, what's going on? Bro, we don't know.
Oh, we're
Kill
so
me now,
fried.
kill me now, kill me now. Beats me.
Hey, you gotta do more skits. Yeah, this might be the only video, and I'm just gonna work on clips the whole time. Holy clip farm this video is.
Beats me. going on?
Bro, we don't know.
Oh, we're
kill
so
me now,
fried.
kill me now, kill me now.
Beats me. This is good.
Yo, bro, what you eating, bro?
What you mean?
Like, what are you eating in your hand?
Just
Wait, is that chicken? Is that from Popeyes? Bro, it's the middle of the school day. How did you get Popeyes in here?
Yo, wait, weren't you the first one to get caught?
Yeah, you right. I did see you trip and fall while we was running. What happened?
Yo, y'all, chill. It's just food. It's just chicken.
Also, yo, how did they catch all of it?
Yep.
All right, look, y'all. Look, Joe, chill.
Not you, bro.
Some Popeyes,
I ain't snitch on y'all.
You really switched up on the guys for some Popeyes?
Chill. Look, I didn't do anything. I didn't snitch. On God, I ain't.
Not on my God. Is that a Chipotle bag and Five Guys?
Yeah.
What did you tell? All right, boys, let's settle down. So I'm sure y'all all know why y'all are here right now, right? Does anyone want to explain? Or...
Yeah, hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna go first. First off, we all did it. We're not gonna lie to you. Second off, did Brian snitch?
Yo, bro,
Rat.
stop it.
Hey,
Chill. Language. But yes, he did snitch.
I knew it.
I knew it. You can't go 1 minute without something in your throat.
It is an evil
Yo.
world we live in. I digress. Just like it's evil when a teacher denies you your God-given right to use the bathroom, which this one I never got. I mean, if somebody wants to skip your class by going to the bathroom, let them skip. They obviously are not paying attention in here. And if you're not doing it for that reason, then why are you being a bathroom bandit? Like, let me use the bathroom, bro. Like, what is it really gonna do for you? You get off on the fact that you know that you're ruining people's bladders. Like, the fuck's wrong with you? And another stupid thing that will happen to you is a teacher telling you to take off your hood in class. Like, brother, what is my hood on my head gonna do? You think my hood is gonna shoot up to school? Like, what's
Yeah.
that? What? Oh, but it's unprofessional. Well, this whole school is unprofessional. You got people pulling up to school in Yeezy slides and pajama pants, and you are getting mad at my hoodie? Just a stupid ass rule that goes too far. You know something that might make me shoot up a school? That's a crazy.
Oh my God! These next 10 reels these next 10 TikToks I'm about to post, it's all gonna be in this video alone. Holy moly! Holy Jesus! Good God! What was that transition? Yo, okay. That was what was I even going to say, bro? I forgot.
Just a stupid ass rule that goes too far. You know something that
I was told that the reason why we can't wear hoods is because the cameras can't detect us. Bro, what are we talking about?
might make me shoot up a school. That's a crazy transition. Finding out that one of the homies is really fake, especially if he was one of your day ones. Brother, losing a day one friend because he was a snake is one of the worst experiences you can go. That shit worse than heartbreak, especially if it's over something stupid like a girl. Like, it's like, bro, we could work that shit out. I remember I lost one of my best friends back in high school because he was talking about me to a girl that I was talking to, that he was also trying to talk to, but she wanted me. And of course, if you're doing that, you just show no loyalty, so I had to cut him off. We deadass grew up together, so it was just kind of like, damn, like, why would you do that? Crazy part about the whole thing, though, is that after I left the school and blew up on YouTube, guess who came crawling back in my DMs? Bro was over here talking about how he always believed in me and how he was there with me from the jump. Bitch, shut the fuck up. The last event I want to talk about is showing...
Watch, guess what he's going to do? Oh, now he switched up. You switched up on fame. Shut up. Shut up.
Up the first week of school, while everybody else is treating the first week like it's the Met Gala. Like, I swear, people be putting on their best fits the first couple of weeks just to never wear shit like that again for the rest of the school year. And the worst part about it too is that when you're a freshman and you come to high school, you think the way you dress really does matter. So you end up spending all your money on clothes and shoes for the first couple of months to impress everybody, all to realize that, yeah, after the first 2-3 weeks, you're still dressing nice, you're just considered corny or a tryhard, while everybody else wears sweatpants, PJs, or hoodie. So you spend all that money for absolutely nothing. I remember back in middle school, I came to school with some fresh Shaquille O'Neal basketball shoes. And brother, for that first week, I got absolutely fried. Like, bro, I got clowned so hard that I never wore those shoes again. And when I tried to ask my mom for more shoes, she said no, because she was only willing to buy me 2 pairs before school. You know how black mothers be. It's crazy how much trauma like that puts on your brain, all for just nobody to care in the real world. I don't know, man. It's just kind of... In all reality, I could have just went thrifting and got better stuff or cooler stuff. But yeah, word of advice, if you're in high school right now, don't buy the expensive stuff. Just go thrifting. All right, I got a couple more because, yeah, I just do. And you know somebody who also does the girl that gets pregnant. Which, funny enough, we've all had in our school. This one's one of the more sadder ones because teen pregnancy isn't something to play about. At the same time, if you do grown-up things, then you get grown-up rewards or consequences in this case because nobody wants a kid in high school. Worst part about it is usually it's not even like the school bop. It's usually just a school couple or like a school talking stage that just went a little bit too crazy one time. And now the girl's pregnant. The guy has to either drop out of school or drop out of their life. And usually it just never ends well. So don't be this type of person. I knew this one girl who actually got pregnant in high school. My fault. I meant middle school. And she was only 12.
Oh.
And I'm not lying. I wish I could tell the story, but I would probably get banned. But you know what? Matter of fact, I really don't care. I'm gonna tell the story brief. So funny enough, I remember I used to actually talk to this girl. Now, mind you, we were both like 12 and 13, so we didn't really do anything crazy. But, you know, we held hands. We maybe kissed behind the lockers or something. Yada, yada, yada. Just young people shit. But apparently, young people shit isn't the only thing that this girl was doing. She was also doing grown people stuff. And I remember one day she texted me and told me she was leaving school and that she was going to a separate school about an hour away. So after that, me and her naturally stopped talking and we didn't do anything crazy. But about 2 months later, I was scrolling on her private Snapchat story and guess what special post she made? A pregnancy test. And that shit said positive. And to this day, I don't know who possibly impregnated a girl that young. Nor do I know if the girl actually had the kid. But I would safely want to assume that she didn't because a 12-year-old kid shouldn't be raising another kid. But I digress. If you learn anything from this segment, please protect.
I don't believe the A word, but yeah, 12-year-old should not have a kid.
Yourself. Alright, this shit, no joke. Just like skipping class isn't a joke either. Until you find a method of doing it and not getting caught. Which is thankfully one that I found out during school. Which for me was simply just skipping during the chill teachers class. You know, the one that doesn't really care about their job, probably are gonna get a new job next year, but strangely enough are pretty cool. You know, yeah, just skip them. And if you have in first period, it'll be even.
Here's a problem. I never skipped class in like grade school. It was until college where I skipped classes, but I never skipped class before because it was too risky, bruh. It was just too risky, bruh, for me anyways, but why would I skip on a chill teachers class? That makes no sense. Why go to the hardest class but skip the good ones? You would think you would skip the good class, the hard class, and go into the chill ones. That's me personally, but like I said, I never skipped because the risk was too high.
Easier because I ain't gonna lie, my senior year, I had a pretty cool math teacher that didn't really care if we were late. So I made sure that anytime I could, I would be nice to her or give her some gifts so that I could for some reason just be late every single day. Some days I wouldn't even show up to class. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't learn a single thing math-wise my whole entire senior year.
I mean,
she was a real one. But if you don't got a method, I would advise not to skip. It's too many consequences that comes with skipping, and honestly, not enough reward because what are you gonna do anyways? Just scrolling your phone. Unless you got a car, it really doesn't make sense to do. And even still, it will somehow always come back to bite you. But still, at the same time, we've all done it once. We've all gotten away with it, and we also all gotten caught. So do it at your own risk. Another risk, though, is being at school late at night. Because honestly, you don't really know what's there. But at the same time, it's always a vibe. Brother, if you take one thing from
it is a vibe, bro. Oh my god. Do I have a story time about that? Here comes another yapping news spree. Bro. So this one time, we have a team dinner. Alright, we have a team dinner. This was my senior year. We had a team dinner. Alright, get food. Da. This was during the middle of football season. I was like, it was over. I went to the restroom. Some of my teammates were like freaking out for some apparent reason. I'm like, what the fuck? Walk out, nothing was there. That was so weird that they saw a ghost chasing them. The most unbelievable story ever. But I was into ghosts at the time. Still am. I kind of did a little mini investigation to see what I see. I have videos of it that I don't know if I want to post. I might. I'm going to look through it again, see if I post it. It's going to be unmuted. I'm just going to try not to leak anything. So I did a little bit of good. Thought I saw something, but we later on debunked it. Yeah. I feel like that was a fake story, but they looked like they was dead ass, bro. I can't even lie. Which is kind of the reason why I was like, bullshit, but I still did anyways, because if I cash something, that would make me 10 out of 10 believers and 9 out of 10.
In this video, make sure that you get to experience.
But trust me, it is a vibe.
Staying in school
Don't
late.
break
I'm not
it down.
talking like 5 p.m. I'm talking about like 8, 9. Like after practice late. Like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
Or if you can, try to get into the school during like a high school game. If your school allows that. They didn't allow it for us because niggas used to be in there. Now, honestly, there isn't that much to do. But at the same time, it's just a vibe. Seeing the hallways empty like that with the lights turned off, with the cleaning crew just going down the hallways. It's just a vibe that you just need to experience in life. But an experience that nobody wants to experience in life is a school shooting. School bleepings are a very, very sad event.
Yeah, we can't make no jokes about that.
Scary how often it happens nowadays. I'm pretty sure we've all experienced a school bleeping threat. And if you haven't, you're lucky, but
Yeah. Yeah, but there was one time a person threatened to like bleep the school on this specific day. It was like on a Tuesday or Thursday. You know what my parents did though? They know about the threat and still stripped me off the school. They believed it was fake, but that's crazy. A lot of people stayed home on those 2 days. Yeah, Brody got caught. He ended up saying, oh, it was a joke. Which, I don't know. At the time I believed it, but now looking back at it, that's something a dumb kid who got caught would say. I could have went through that. That's crazy.
honestly one of the scariest things you can ever go through. We had one at the school that I went to. And me and a couple of my friends, we was just hiding in the school library for the whole time. And we thought somebody was actually bleeping the place up. Luckily, it was just a false alarm, which was caused by the student who reported the threat. To this day, I don't know why that happened, but apparently she was just trying to get attention. She actually ended up getting arrested because you can't do that. But unfortunately, somebody actually had a bleep.
That kid also got arrested
in school. And even though they weren't related to the incident at all, nor did they have any plans of actually bleeping the school up, they still got arrested because you can't bring a gun in school. The guy who had it was my friend too. That shit, you know, to this day, like, why you gotta do that? Speaking of school bleepings, another canon event that we've all had as men is imagining a school bleeping scenario, and you either become Superman and just save everybody, or you become the Flash and just run away. You know, thinking that you can stop a school bleeping by yourself as a man is just pure idiotic masculinity. I mean, just think about it. Imagine a shooter pulls up into your classroom. He over here trying to shoot you with his gun. You over here dodging the bullets and shit. You eventually grab the gun, knock it out of his hand, and then turn it, point it at him, and then say some shit like, look who's doing the shooting now. Then everybody starts cheering and shit. Your crush in the back of the class giving you that I love you look. All of your boys just clapping it and congratulations. That will probably never happen because you'll probably be the first one out the fucking door if he pulled up. Just like me. Me and you.
Yeah, deadass. Unless he like came into the classroom, I was saying, then I would actually try to fight, but No. I get a first chance to, I'm gone. But I literally sat here and thought, went play by play some classroom. I even said one time, if school shooting ever happens, bro, I'm grabbing a chair, I'm breaking out the window, and I'm running in zigzags. No.
You are just alike. And that's exactly why you watch me, because we're just too real. I don't care if Ruby Rose, Lotto, and Tyler were my classmates. As soon as I see that nigga pull up into the building with the blicky, I'm jumping out that window, man. Like, I'm not Superman, bro. We used to run from mass and not fight him. Like, bro, that's what we good at, man. I'm black. And right after I dip, I'm going straight back home and taking a nice nap. And I'm telling you, right now, that nap would hit beyond belief. The only place that it would hit better is actually in school, because them school naps, bro, they used to hit beyond belief.
Bro, I could not find a school nap for the longest time. I was in a drought. And then junior year, I cracked the fucking code. Because most people will go like this, but it's actually, I do it like this. Or I just go like this. And yeah, I kind of got exposed. You know, the more high school pages that be posting, exposed this. You have bleat school sleeps. I got caught lacking. I didn't hate it though. I didn't hate it. It was a joke, and I was sleeping. It was nothing crazy. It was harmless.
Especially if you was in a boring ass class. Like, I'm not even a big nap taking person, but it's just something about tuning your fucking teacher out and just going to sleep on your cold desk. I don't know why. It's not really comfortable because the chairs are uncomfortable, but it's just still a nice feeling. Another thing that people do in the classroom though is also smoke, which is literally the stupidest thing ever. This might be a niche canon event, but I'm pretty sure we've all experienced someone just puffing either a vape or a cart in class. Why don't you just go to the bathroom, or better yet, just not do it in school? You doing it in class is just asking for the teacher to send your ass to the office. Literally, just don't care. It's the purest form of stupidity. Period. Alright, I'm just being honest. Just like how it's stupid to go to one of those parties where they love doing snow, and I'm not talking about bunnies. One time during my senior year, I actually went to one of these functions. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that type of function, but I probably should have known because of the enormous amount of white people at this function. If you want to know something, usually the demographic that likes snow also is snow, and usually they're also in frats or sororities. Don't let these people fool you now. They ain't getting skinny in the gym, they getting skinny on the line. Like, I remember walking into the function and the first thing I hear is, "Yo, we got Coke!" And after I heard that, I walked right back out and never went around.
Yep, that is a right reaction.
There again. What are we talking? Just like you gotta walk right out of school during them lame ass school drills. One of the most annoying school drills is the fire drill. And the reason why it's so annoying,
especially when it's unexpected. You could just be chilling. Hold on. I'm about to give some of y'all some PTSD. Actually, it would be better on the computer. Damn. Short kind of thick though. Yeah. Alright, class, you already know the drill. Get in a single phone line and let's walk down here. Yeah, enjoy that PTSD.
Because for some reason, the school just loves doing these type of drills on the coldest days of the year. Brother, it will be blue skies and rainbows the whole entire week. But the one day that is negative 15 degrees outside, all of a sudden you decide, yo, this would be a great day to do a fire drill. Like, no, it's not. They'll have you out there for like 10 minutes knowing that you're freezing cold. Like, brother, I get that you're required to do these drills once a month. But once everybody's outside, why don't you just let us go back in? Or, matter of fact, I got an idea. Pick a better day. Another drill that I I hated though was the tornado drill. And even though you're not required to go outside with this one, I just hated it because it made me feel like a bitch. I mean, you're telling me I had to get down on my hands and knees, cover my head and toot ass up for safety? Who am I trying to be safe from? Diddy? Like, I don't know how that's gonna keep.
Yeah, bro, but I did not see how that was gonna work. Like the fuck?
Me safe from a tornado when a tornado doesn't care if I'm curled up in a ball or not. But whoever made this drill, they clearly had something else in mind, because it just doesn't make sense. If a tornado is finna pack up the whole school, you think that me curling up in a ball is gonna save my life? No, I'm still gonna get sucked up. So even doing this drill is just stupid. Why can't we just sit down, crisscross applesauce, bro? Like, and then you have all the teachers just eyeing us down while we're doing it. Like, brother, what are you looking at, bro? All that's up is my ass. The last drill I want to talk about is Code Blue, and I want to talk about it because I've actually had an interesting experience with Code Blue. Now, see, if you don't know what Code Blue is, it's actually the medical drill. So whenever a medical emergency.
Oh, okay. It's just different terms. For us, it was shelter in place, you know. Pretty much where if some incident like that happens, you stay inside of your classroom and you mind your fucking business. The school can end, stay in your classroom and mind your fucking business. Class period end, no. Stay in your classroom and mind your fucking business. Understandable. Right? I think we can all agree understandable. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get home, but someone is about to die. Yeah, just stay in the classroom.
Emergency is happening, they'll call out Code Blue. And I've actually experienced this multiple times in my school tenure. But there's 2 times that stood out to me. One time I was in 8th grade and I was in science class when randomly all of a sudden I see one of the girls that's known for being quiet in my class jerking her head up and down and just spazzing out crazily. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. It was like a demon that possessed her. It was weird. After she did that, she passed out on the floor, started throwing up. The teacher was literally crying, trying to figure out what was going on. But after that, they had to evacuate the whole class out of the room. And they also had to get the paramedics up to the school because apparently this girl just had a seizure. And the crazy part about it is that she wasn't known for having seizures at all, or she wasn't epileptic or whatever that's called. She just had a random seizure for no reason. One of the craziest things I've ever seen in life. But the funny part about this girl is that the reason why she ended up so bopped out is because she got her heart broke. Which is the last thing I want to talk about, because I know we've all had that one girl at our school that was in a 2 to 3 year relationship. Everybody thought that they was in game, and then the girl finds out that the dude cheated on her. Then she gets back with him, then he cheats again, and then she gets even more heartbroken. Mind you, this guy is her first body. So after they officially break up, she just decides to bop herself out. This is one of the saddest things ever because it never should get to this route. Matter of fact, being a bop in high school is
I got PTSD.
crazy because you should never be a bop in high school. Seeing something like this happen, it's really messed up. But a lot of times, these girls do things like this because they think that they're gonna get back at their ex, but in all reality, he doesn't care because he was already cheating on you when he was with you. So you giving your body to everybody isn't gonna do anything to him. It's just gonna make him think less of you, and it's gonna make everybody think less of you. You're not really gaining anything. So take it from me. Whenever you go through heartbreak, instead of being a bop, just go find the next guy, or just do some healing, and just do whatever. Try and find an actual man that's willing and ready for your time, instead of finding 5 guys who really don't care about you. That's some game. And also, to the guys, don't do women like this. Especially if y'all was dating for 2 to 3 years and you took the V card. Come on, bro. Hey, just break up with her, bro, if you don't like her no more. Besides that, long video done. If you want to see more school videos, unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna make that many more. But go watch the rest of my stuff. I know I've been inconsistent recently, but I'm finna start posting at least 1 time a week for the rest of the year. And also, I'm gonna lean more to relatable stuff that can also be drama, but not just relatable stuff or drama. You'll see what I mean. Besides that, follow on my socials. I stream. I'm fresh as hell on IG, so go tap.
Hey, W video crowd. Oh Lord, this is about to be long. Oh my God, holy abscess. Holy fuck. I gotta know what the total is. Oh my God, I have to know. I have to know how long this raw footage is. Oh my God. I'll take a screenshot. It'll show up right here, bro. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, I was planning on dropping 2 videos tomorrow. Yeah, about that. I might not even get 1. I don't know what I might do tomorrow. Oh good God. I'm go record something short, just oh, good God, oh Lord. Y'all did not think a 31-minute video would turn into the app session. That crowd video was 31 minutes. This is over now. Okay, yeah, no, let me not yap anymore. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will see y'all later. I'm going to go ahead and speak. Peace.